check me out, check me out. I got that suicide swag, I'm about to show you what's about. So, hey, check me out, check me out. Check me out, check.
Ooh wee, what's up, y'all out there? Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl Leah Lukey R, man, here with my fellow peeps, man. While we jump off intellectualradio.com. Who over here?
It's about that time, ain't it?
It is about that time.
Like we always do about this time.
We got that dude named Dave here, at Dave JumpOff Twitter handle. You know what I'm saying? What's up, stand up, people? What we got next to me here?
We got yours truly, the one, the only Blacksmith at JumpOff Podcast, Instagram and Twitter. You know what it is.
Y'all already know. And we in the building today, man. We got our special guest host with us, man. Go ahead and speak who that is down there.
Watch out there.
Y'all already know who it is, man. It's that future boy Ben One. Stand up right now. Y'all know how we do it. It's my third time being here. Amazing. Epic.
That's what's up.
What's good? This your boy Gentry. I ain't got no signature sound.
My brother.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I appreciate y'all having me here.
Most
So what's your signature? Have my man get at them so they get at you then? Is that how that
definitely that.
Okay.
We gotta keep the goal far away from everybody.
In that order.
I likes that though.
Hey, I ain't gonna be taking too many of these dimples up in the building today. All these dimples.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna make one.
You know
Okay,
what?
you go
20 minutes.
You will go ahead and kind of slice one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm
You
just
gotta
gonna.
paint.
You know what it is,
they
right?
used to hold it.
God blesses with those to get the girls. You know what I'm saying? We was born to do this.
Really? That's your,
Look at it.
For all the ladies that want to call in today and see his dimples and want to exclusive, let us know. We're gonna make that happen. It's crazy. Today's a good show.
Yes, it is.
We got a mixture of discussion. Of course, we have two genres of music in the building.
Oh yeah, we're bringing the best of both worlds in the building.
You got to.
You know
you got to. And we're gonna get into a lot of collaborations that they did. Shout out to the video that I did my little cameo in. I had on a skirt.
Well, you got on. Whoa!
Hold up.
Dr. Preston, let me put my phone down right now.
Something just happened.
You had on a skirt.
New topic.
What's that? You see what I'm saying?
It wasn't like a kilt. It was an actual skirt.
See?
Like a female.
What's the name? Just tell me what the name is. What's your name is?
Yeah.
Was it like Kanye was rocking?
Yeah, are you talking
Or
about like a summer dress?
Let me find out the guys really truly
I
want to
just-
see me in this feminine look.
That's like seeing a unicorn. That's like seeing a unicorn or something like that. I just don't.
It is all coming out.
It's like a mythical creature.
Yeah, like they make those.
I'm gonna ignore you guys right here. So y'all didn't really see Ben Gentry. It's y'all fault.
No, it's not.
I don't know. I just need to blame it on somebody with a dimple.
You put the skirt on.
What had happened was, the song had me. Yeah.
So did,
oh my God. See, Ben, Gentry,
Man.
y'all don't know what y'all get into when y'all get on the show.
yeah, it's one thing to get a woman out of a skirt, but into a skirt?
That's some seriousness right there.
Whoa.
I mean, fresh off the boxers into a skirt. That's
Wow.
deep.
Well, if you take them off, you put them right back on when we're done.
Hilarious.
It wasn't an X-rated video, so she had to cover up with something.
That whole video would have had a whole nother name, a whole nother everything. Like, hey, what you doing? You know what I mean?
Oh wow!
I gotta check that out. I haven't seen it. I gotta check that out. I'm
Yeah, you holding
I'm
back on that video. You showed us so many videos. That's the one video that we have not seen.
Yeah.
I want it to be special because the guys is on the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. It's
Thank you, Lord.
So today's topic, is very heavy. Obviously we got this summer not even here yet, and the killing is ridiculous. So we're gonna get into the conceal and carry discussion about, hopefully that it don't get as bad as it already has gotten.
Right.
And then being an artist, is it dangerous, or is it something you may feel could, as far as being someone that's role models, in music influences obviously a lot of people in this business.
Most definitely.
Whether you're an R&B singer or a rapper, it's still the same as far as the ties within the music. How is that? Do you think that you guys could influence individuals to like put the guns down and come up with something else?
Possibly, but at the end of the day, the powers that be that, if they giving people the jurisdiction to be able to hold these, weapons, and not everybody's good with power, we can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? We can only do so much.
Good point.
That's definitely a good point.
Gentry, what you think?
Me being I'm a rap artist,
Right.
hip hop artist, so it's like he R&B,
Okay.
it's really what genre of music that you placed in.
that really decide that.
Right.
I can rap all day, but if I did like a common rap,
Right. More of a conscious one.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in as much danger or in the mix.
Right.
Of the gangster rap or the whatever they want to call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's really like what crowd you put yourself in, what you associate yourself with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do you think that now the law is passed, like I don't own a gun. Okay, I'm back in the old school, slingshots and stuff like that.
Fist.
Box it out, right? Box it out.
Yeah, got you.
We gonna get it cleaned that in,
Right.
As my boy would say, clean that in. But I mean, do you think now that everyone should just have it because they're able to? Is it more of a protection, or should it be what would be your intake?
Of course. If you got 10 houses on the block and 8 of them got guns, you got to get inside of the game in the war. You know what I'm saying? It's like we storing up to be a part of the apocalypse. That's how it feels. That's how it really feels. Because back in the day, you couldn't do that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
I mean, you know what they say, man. Don't bring a knife to a gun.
Yeah. That's real.
I was gonna be the one that talking out like, why you want to shoot me, man? Let's talk about this. What you want to sip on? I'm my tree.
Hey, but these days they ain't talking anyway.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking anyway.
They shoot first, and then they talking.
Right.
I told you.
Right.
Yeah.
Told you.
Even though they ain't talking about it, I told you.
Right.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And there's a
Real
huge
tough.
segment. I know that dude's going to get into this. That's a huge segment. But I know the concealing carry has been, a topic of mad debate. But we all know that those folks who, want to get a gun can get a gun.
Right.
But,
Right.
concealing carry or no concealing carry, you know what I'm saying? It's a plethora of guns out there to be gotten, legally or illegally. So, and that's where it gets really kind of
the loopholes.
And the water gets really muddy that way. So, as far as the impact, that's always going to be up for debate. What impact? Like at the very least, I guess you have your common, people who are, I guess your common quote unquote law abiding citizens may be more interested in getting a gun as opposed to, before. But I don't know. It's real interesting.
Yeah.
It's real interesting.
Before I have my thoughts here, I'm kind of curious here. How do you feel, Leah, about conceal and carry right now?
I don't really like guns, but don't get it twisted.
Right.
And I'm the same way,
I would
Leah.
totally
I'm there
get
with you.
one. I mean, I'm a 70s baby. Growing up we had switches.
Right.
Right.
Our fights was one-on-one. There was no really jumping. If people stood around and watched you box it out, and eventually somebody got tired, and that was it. You go back to school the next day, maybe mean mug it, but it was squashed.
Right.
It was done. It wasn't no, next, tomorrow part 2. It wasn't none of that. But so now it's just, like Ben said, you about need to get one. If it's 8 houses and you ain't got one, you're gonna get in more trouble, it seemed like, without having it for the security than anything. And then people just coming up with these stupid games of shooting. No real reason to just come up, shoot you. Okay, and that's, it's the new trend now, as you would say.
Just
so
super random.
I don't like guns, but I'll get it. The question is, how many can you get? Because I won't really single out gangbangers, but everyone that's up to no good don't all have records.
Right.
They can get one, and next thing you know, it's just how many are you able to get? Is it one, and that's it? Because if I get 5 guns, it's a wrap.
Well, there's really no true number because at my previous position, I know a person. He was an avid hunter. He has a safe price, tall as all of us.
Wow.
And he looked like he was ready for World War III. And he was a brother. He was ready to get down. He go out there and he say, "Hey, I go get me a deer. We eat for about 3 weeks."
Any means necessary.
Bambi just caught a case.
Right.
Not Bambi.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel the conceal and carry, when people heard the law and then mimic the laws in Arizona, thinking, oh my God, the 300 to 400 murders in Chicago is going to get worse, right?
Right.
In actuality, if you look at the actual law that got passed in July of last year, it's not going to be. People are going to shoot just to be shooting. They're going to get, like you mentioned, they're going to get it illegally. Because if you know the entire process of
what it
going
takes,
through step by
All the
step,
rigmarole,
the
man.
average cat on the block is not following that process here. Because it's funny you brought this up because my FOID card just expired recently anyway. I need to renew it. I'm a person who I actually want to get guns. I'm not going to use just to be shooting.
Right.
I want to keep it in my house for protection. You know, I had a situation, I mean, it happened years ago when I was 19. I was robbed at gunpoint. Changed my whole outlook at life. And it wasn't like I was in the wrong place, the wrong time. I was at my girlfriend's birthday party. Went to the car and dudes ran up and put a 45 in my head and two dudes right by. I'm talking about, give me everything you got. Luckily enough, though, by God's grace, I locked my keys in my car, so they couldn't get in my car where I had my money at. So one thing they took was my Skechers, my silver chain, you know, and they took my Yankees hat. How you gonna take the Yankees fitted?
I got one thing. I got one thing to say to you, man.
Yeah.
I bet you next time you won't buy that Benz.
Actually, I'm a Beamer. Hey, bruh, I'm a Beamer man.
Hilarious.
You know, so I still roll like that. Let's keep it 100.
I'm stuck on that. He said that.
Skechers.
Hey,
I don't think it matter what kind of car you was in.
it made it worse. I just bought the Skechers like 4 days earlier, so I didn't get a chance to break them in. They were $54. Never forget that.
That's crazy.
Skechers cost that much?
$54, 27 cents.
The ones I had cost $54.
Was those the ones that had the rollers on the back of it?
Hey, they were
They had that extra tread on them.
Oh my
They
God.
did, but when you look at the process of getting your license, you gotta go through the first part is FOID application. Right. So that only allows you to buy a firearm or buy bullets. That takes anywhere from 30 to 60 days. Trust me, I went through that process. I know. It only costs $10. Now the real issue is going through conceal and carry, getting that application, because if you have any kind of felony or have been convicted, or you just going through the process.
You can't even have a misdemeanor.
Misdemeanors. Yeah. You're automatically, your application, boop, thrown out the window.
Right.
If domestic battery, boop,
anything
out the window. You know, so for those people in the last 5 years who maybe don't have a case, but you're trying to fight a case.
Yeah, that's out of it too.
So that way
you can't even be pending. You can't have anything pending.
Forget about
it. Like nothing.
And
you can't even have probation.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yes. Yeah. Let's add the fact that you got to pay $150 in certain parts and $300 in other parts of the state. So do you think the average person is really going to drop $150 to $300?
Well, 2-part class.
Well, and then that's not the class. That's just to finish off the painting application.
When they could just go buy the gun.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk. That's crazy.
From Cousin Carl.
Let me add another thing too, folks. You got to take a class for 16 hours, not straight. You can break that up.
Yeah, that's good.
How many people can take 16 hours, knowing your work schedules, and maybe, especially we talking about like the murder people out there in the block, how much time they really got to spend 16 hours in a gun class?
Right.
Yeah.
Those that ain't working.
Those ain't working, but you can't. But how many people gonna really be there sitting there like, oh man, okay, this is how you do fire, this is how you discharge, this is how the rounds in the clip, the magazines.
But if it's something that they want, people gonna do with what they, they gonna deal with what
especially if you get in the jam. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You want to be protected, and you know what I'm saying. If you go to court, you want to make sure your paperwork and everything's together. So it is a good investment to go through. But I know a lot of youngsters, hot-headed, they ain't trying to hear that.
They're not even going to do that. And that brings us back to the question is how do you all think this law will affect this summer in Chicago?
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
From a crime standpoint, is there a direct effect or is it an indirect effect?
It's a direct effect.
Yeah.
That's why I plan to be down south. Me and G, we going down south, baby.
Part of the South? Where you going to the A?
Man, we going to the A, Mississippi. We gonna do it big down there.
Hey, be careful in the A, man. They still got crosses down there. I am not lying.
You run into a whole different type of drama
55
down there.
South straight down. You will see some crosses right down there. I've seen them.
and
they still burning them.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
But I just think I stayed in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
They've been had it down there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I first got
So
there,
it's second nature then.
yeah, it was like I see somebody. I'm like, I always thought like you got to be an undercover cop or something. Right? And you're like, no, they can do that here. And I just think like if a lot of guys, these young guys, see people running around with their guns on their hips, they not gonna be too quick to do some shooting.
Right.
9 times out of 10, they cowards. They tree shooting, which we call it. They drive-by shooting. They shooting from over there behind the building.
Gotcha.
Are in a group of people that most of the time we hear about them with the innocent people that's innocent.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
very true.
Right.
Very true.
Right.
So they don't want to get shot. Believe me. they don't want to get shot. They tough with them guns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now they come in here and look out. He's sitting over there with a gun on the desk. You two sitting right there with a gun visible. They're gonna think twice about it. You know, say, oh, you know what? We done ran in the wrong building. we really didn't. You know, we apologize. We really didn't want that.
So that's gonna cause them to think twice about it.
Exactly.
Look at his homeboy and say, man, he gave me the wrong address.
This ain't White Castle.
No doubt, Gentry. No doubt. I feel you with that. Yeah.
Twice, but you know, 9 times 10 they gonna think twice about it, man.
Right.
Yeah.
People want to do shooting. They don't want to be in shootouts.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Gotcha.
You don't hear about too many people running up on you like a Russian mafia guy or something and just shooting somebody dead smack in the face, forehead or something. You know.
Now I got a question. As being successful artists, do you guys feel that you may need the conceal and carry?
Well, I just keep it real. You know, like I usually travel with a person that can carry. You know, legally. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I try not to even think about that. I try to focus on what it is that I do most best, and that's music and touching lives. The ladies as well.
Yes. Wait. As long as you don't mess with the wrong lady.
No, you're right.
That's why.
No, you're right.
Hey.
You're right.
Let's keep it 100.
You're supposed to be my brother.
Hey, they out here.
These guys not playing around here.
Hey, these girls ain't messing either now. You mess with the wrong one and mess with their heart. It's
Listen,
a
man. At the end of the day, if you got a chick that's telling you the same thing she telling her man, he can't be mad at me or G because
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
Well, he
can't because we don't know what she really got at home. We don't know what she really got at home.
Right.
He can be.
But not at us. How you gonna be mad at us?
Wait,
Right,
he
right,
can't, but he will.
No, he will. And that's when you run.
Well, at least it's honest.
I'm not fighting.
It's not worth it, right, Ben? It's not worth it.
Quote this
All day.
when I say it. I'm not fighting no man about his woman. Okay? He mad.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10,
Your knees is weak.
I'm full of energy. So,
He has more emotional attachment to that situation than you do. Is
so
what
you
you're
know,
saying.
He got 5 years in this thing.
Right.
These boys is hilarious.
He didn't put in work over the long term.
that incline
Man,
ability of
taking
fighting,
up money and everything.
you're gonna have to kick in. Talk my way about this situation.
That third eye. You need that third eye, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Meditate on
God,
that.
you guys are hilarious. I swear, it's just crazy. Okay, look, we're gonna go into a quick break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get into you guys' music careers.
Mm-hmm.
Ask y'all a lot of things about more skirts. I don't know, something of that nature. The song that you guys have together and all that good stuff. But before we go into it, let's talk a little bit about your track. Excuse me, What's Your Name Is, because that's what we're gonna hit the.
What's your
hit the
name?
break.
Yeah.
Your
the
name
break
is.
with.
That's
Give us a little
my
bit about it.
joint. I
Thank
gotta let
you.
you know.
Thank you.
When Leah
Thank
sent
you.
that over to me, I played it on repeat like 3 or 4 times in
That's
a row at my
crazy.
desk. I was like,
Stalker?
hold on. Hey, I'm at work. I need that hit, baby.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like Leah's question here. What was the influence behind the song?
You know, it's crazy, man. I was working with another producer, and I think I let him in too close. It's being real, you know. And I had a lot of my records. I do the beat, and once I'm done with the beat, a lot of times I'm done with the hook as well.
Okay.
You know, it's like a process.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any verses, and he asked to write on the record. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying to myself, you know, this guy's getting beside himself, and he must don't understand that it's a lot of other people that with talent.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my girl on the phone, one of my great friends, Kamisha Walker, on the phone. She heard the record, wrote the verses over the phone. We arranged the verses over the phone.
Okay.
I sung them, and once I was done with it, I called her back. I was so excited because I just know it's just that feeling that you get. If you're doing records consistently, you know when you got something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And the concept came from my manager though, because they be on me about my speech. You know, I got some Southern thing up in me.
A little twang.
thing.
Yeah, a little twang. Not twang. I don't like twang. That ain't right.
Words. My bad, brother.
I say swang. That's just say swang. Swang. Okay.
Swang.
Yeah, I got a little swang in my vocabulary, and I felt like being, defiant. You know what I'm saying? So instead of what your name is, I say what your name is.
What's your name is?
And I guess it sounds so good when she was like, you know what, B-Man, go on do it. It does sound good.
Before you go any further, let's let everybody hear the jam.
Yeah. So look, stay tuned, guys. We'll be back with the guys while we jump off, Intellectual Radio.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We are back.
Yeah.
Why we jump off? Intellectualradio.com.
That's right. Lil Lukie Arl in the building.
We got that dude named Dave.
Blacksmith.
And who are the guests?
Ben One
Gentry.
Gentry.
What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah, I like that. No, G, I had to stop. I paused for a minute. I thought you was gonna break it to
Hey, some signatures up here.
Right. Hey, yo.
Gentry.
We over there plotting.
Y'all got me singing over here, and I ain't a singer. What your name is?
Oh my God.
What's your name?
Okay, so y'all know we was talking about the concealment carry. We're gonna come off of that for a second, get into the guys,
No doubt.
get into their business, personal stuff, boxer sizes, things like that. That's just me. Oh wow, who can I attack first?
Get G.
Uh,
Get G. Yeah.
Ben One deflecting over here.
Yes.
Gentry. Let's talk to Gentry. You say you're from the A. I saw, this accent you got. I think it's an accent. I think it's kind of cute.
Now you
I'm not from there.
right.
But you just-
I was born in Joliet.
I read the bio. About to say you from Joliet.
From Joliet. I just
So where
moved
you get
down
this?
there.
Where's this accent coming from, then? Because you totally got it.
My grandma and granddad.
It's so
I
cute.
was raised under them. They from Mississippi, so
Oh, okay.
that's who I was
I
raised.
think everybody got something from Mississippi, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Hazelhurst, stand up.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't
Hazelhurst, she said.
Yeah.
So what brought you to rapping in general? Like, what was the influence? Because a lot of people, say they can rap and hip hop and things like that. We're gonna get into your interpretation of the hip hop now versus then, but where did it come from within you?
I bought Snoop Dogg first tape. And that was it.
That was it.
Change your life. Doggy style. You had that dog house.
Hey, baby.
You had
I
that.
got to be a part of this.
Style, man.
I got to be a part of this culture here. This is it right here for me.
What an inspiration, huh?
Right.
Okay.
That's interesting. So what would we consider like out of the music that you've been doing your favorite moment? Like what was this is it. This is it right here.
When I did the song with Ben One.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was really like it's crossing over.
Okay.
From you know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing the music, but it's been the same almost. Like the song's been versatile.
Okay.
It's not the styles really.
Right.
You know
Gotcha.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Gotcha.
really it was just showing people like, I really ain't just hood rapping dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can cross over into these clubs. I can cross over into this pop. I'm ready to go. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And it's getting oversaturated anyway around here. Everybody doing is bang banging.
Yeah.
You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
That's all it's really about now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to take a different approach.
And I commend you for doing that, Gentry, because a lot of times we see in the industry, in the game right now, everybody wants to stay true to who they are. I'm gonna stay inside this box. I'm not gonna deviate from this box. But I really appreciate and give you props for doing that, for stepping outside that box and stepping outside your comfort zone.
That's what kill
To
a lot
do
of
that.
careers.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna kill
Yep.
a
Yeah.
lot of careers.
Yeah.
In the same token, though, my opinion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just keep doing the same thing.
Right.
People's gonna get tired of it.
Yeah, that's true.
And now with all this violence going on, I wouldn't dare try to pump a song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
promoting the violence.
Running around here talking about I'm toting.
Right.
Right.
Robbing or shooting or killing or dealing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I say, at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna stay true to who I am.
Mhm.
And, they can thug all they want. That don't mean I ain't about that life.
You know what I'm saying? They don't get it twisted.
But they always got to be at the forefront of everything.
The truth of the matter is, if you'll be lying if you sitting here and saying I ain't trying to get paid doing what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And from my understanding, I ain't never heard it was one check just to be cashed from one specific place, a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can get it from over here. I can get it from over there, around there. Let me get them.
Right.
Where they at?
Yeah, run my way.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, no doubt.
What I'm doing is, whenever time we have a musical guest here, I gotta ask, what is in the deck right now, Ben One Gentry? Like last week, I asked our previous guests what they listening to when they driving around. What is in there? If I hop in the car right now, what would I hear?
Ben One.
Well, besides yourself, my brother.
Ben One.
Myself, my brother.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. Like at the end of the day, like you hear stuff.
Right.
You have no other choice. You hear what's playing on the radio, and you got to stay up to date with your music. But at the end of the day, I focus on perfecting Ben One.
Okay.
Nice.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not. I don't. Especially the newcomers now.
Oh yeah.
I'm not feeding off of that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to pave my own lane.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an originator. It ain't about following. Especially the folk now. I ain't talking about Stevie and Michael and the greats.
The greats.
Right.
Right.
I'm talking about now.
Right.
I'm not. I don't. No disrespect, but I don't have Chief Keef in my deck.
Well,
You understand what I'm saying? I really don't.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I mean, I focus on being the best that I can be.
So let me ask a follow-up question. Since you're listening to yourself, then are you constantly critiquing yourself?
Yes.
Like even though your song, you're like that's a
And
head
that's how you
bob.
get better,
I'm
right?
feeling
Yes,
it. But
yes.
do you say to yourself, man, if I could just re-record this because I know this verse can just do a little bit more tweaking, or
You are
those
so
levels
right.
could be just a little bit more better. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, because like I say, I'm trying to pave a new way for somebody else to follow.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? The only way to do that is to become the best. And I'm like that. I'm a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? I sit back and I listen to something, and my people will tell me all the time, like, B, that's really good. But to me, I feel like, it could always be better. And I think that's what drives me, and that's why I'm not content within my gift and what God has given me. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something different. I want to do it better than what I did it before, last year, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Even though anywhere I go, it's certain records that I got to do because this is what they want to hear.
Right.
Right.
And you
You
just
know
made
what I'm
a very poignant comment. You said you're trying to pave a way. So obviously you're definitely concerned about legacy, and that's a
Yes.
wonderful thing. You're not
Yes,
just
that's
about
the
the
biggest
moment.
part.
Because we're in this microwave society. Everybody's all about the moment, what's hot right now. But Ben One is trying to leave a legacy.
Yes. Yes.
So it's lasting even after you're done. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It's still there. And that's
the biggest
a wonderful
factor
thing
for me.
right there.
Yes.
Cool.
That's hot.
Gentry,
What about
what you listening to, brother?
I'm listening to everything.
Okay.
Because it helps me stay in tune with what's going on. From what I really, even if I do the same type of music, do it better.
Okay.
Where to steer from, what to steer away from. You know what I'm saying? So really, it's whatever. Like we just put the phone in.
Yeah.
Put that boy on shuffle.
Right.
And that's
Okay.
it. Like you say, because we got to stay in tune. At the
Yeah.
same token, like you just said, still got to get the people what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the same token, I record like I'm signed $10 million record deal already. You know what I'm saying? So anything you hear from me, any visual you see, you're gonna be like, this guy got to have a deal.
I got you.
Right. Real talk.
If I paid $50 for the video, I don't care. We're gonna sit in there until it look like I paid $50,000.
Hey, so everything you put out is gonna be high
right.
quality. That's how you got to do it. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yep.
So how do y'all feel when people say invest in yourself? A lot of these artists, and you guys know me, and I'm all about the support, I'm all about the network, but a lot of these up and coming artists do not invest in themselves. I mean, how do you feel? How strong do you feel about that investing within yourself?
I feel like to another potential investor, that's probably one of the biggest questions they're gonna ask, Because if you have a hard time investing in yourself, it's like a form of belief. You got to believe in yourself.
It goes hand in hand.
And if you believe in yourself, you will sacrifice for your situation.
That's right.
It's people that are taking they money from their checks at work, not paying their rent to have studio time. You understand what I'm saying? When Never Leave My Girl came out, and even though I was making money from shows, I would take my money. The people didn't even know the posters that was on the street. Me and D, we put our money together. We made sure we plastered the street.
That's
Next
fun.
record. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like it's very mandatory for you to do that, for other people to be a part and want and feel like, you know, you care enough about your own situation.
Yeah, because you can't
rather
take
than you just be talented and think that everybody's supposed to pay for everything.
Right.
You can't
It's
take
a
a
business.
hands-off approach to
Yes,
yourself.
right, yes.
I got you.
Yes.
That makes perfect sense.
What about you, G?
I'm big on investing in myself. Like, I have my own studio, everything. Like, if I need a photo shoot, my own chroma key sets, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have the wackest CD ever on the planet Earth, but it looked good when you handed it to somebody, opposed to somebody's giving you something written with a Sharpie.
Right.
Yes. Oh, God.
You got a better chance of them taking a listen. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
So
You can tell they invest too, because I don't even know what a chroma key set is.
Real talk.
Let me say,
Ben, I wasn't gonna say nothing on that.
Yeah, I was kind of scratching. Yeah, I was kind of smiling and nodding on that one too.
I see my man down
Right.
there go like chroma.
I'm over here looking like, is it a key that's thrown and just set a little way? I wasn't gonna say nothing, Ben.
Is that the key to the Benz?
Is that to the safe? What is that?
well, let me self-plug myself because I have a Motif ESV looking for a keyboard player, my brother.
The who?
What? Yes.
He invests. That just lets you know he invests. It's
Yes,
not-
that's the part. He said Motif.
I got a
Yes.
bucket and some drumsticks. What up?
you just playing.
She perpertrating.
Hey, Ben, well, I got your number, man. All right, now, when you get some
Call
random
me
calls,
anytime,
you
you
get
know I
some
love
random
you.
calls. No, I love it. So, when will we get another, I guess, collaboration from you guys?
Man, that's gonna be soon. Me and Gent, when we decided to do the A record,
Okay.
that was already in the motion. We want to figure out what record we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to be sexy this time.
Ooh,
Oh.
some more skirts.
That's more
I
for the
get it.
clubs. The A record is more for the clubs, and we knew what we were doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He heard the hook, and I already know what G was gonna do because I heard his music, his prior music. I said, God. Can we say damn?
You already said it.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's okay.
No, that's fine.
I said, God damn. We got to get it in.
Yeah.
Because he had something that I was waiting for, and Deidre knows. Like I was telling her, man, I'm waiting for a artist, a rap artist with a certain sound to him. You know what I'm saying? We had done other features, but you know how it go. You did good. Keep working.
Right.
You did good. Keep working, baby.
That's the drum
You know?
and sticks look right there. Yeah,
My
you did
man's
good.
got in there and took care of that business. I say, D, it's about to be on and cracking, baby.
That's what's
Hey.
Nice.
Hey,
Hey.
that's the
Hey.
that's all you gotta say is hey,
That's all.
yeah. So for now, y'all, when we
speak
on
on
the show,
everybody.
we only doing one words for now. Hey,
Hey.
nope, yeah.
Whoa.
I like that.
That'd be a real interesting show there.
Yes.
he might could just say, hey, I ain't made it to that level yet. I still got to say a couple extra words.
He still has to prove himself. He has
Hey,
to.
what's your name?
He's saying I'm not a man of a few words yet.
Oh my God.
You got to combine those sentences.
Oh my
together.
God, I love
No
it.
doubt. No doubt.
Check me out. Hey, what's your name is? Check me out.
Oh my
All that in one.
Straight staccato.
Well, what we need to get into right now is a segment where we do every week now is why we jump off.
Yes,
So
fellas.
this week we're gonna go down the panel here and ask what made you jump off this week. Could be anything. Something that could be good, something could be bad. You're like, oh my God, what what did I get myself into, or what did I get myself into?
Yeah.
You know? So
Can I ask a question?
yes, go right ahead.
Before we even start,
Yes.
I want to ask a question. Is this water here for decoration, or is it for us?
Decoration.
Earl, thank you. Earl, you are the best. Listen, that's why I come here. You hear me? My people take care of me.
There's nothing unclear.
I love
everything is clear.
It's unclear.
Yeah.
At least you was polite. You could have went and took it.
Right.
Hey, look.
Yeah, he asked.
I know what it is to get on grandma's couch.
Man.
And you ain't supposed to be on there.
In that living
You
room.
see that plastic?
In the living room, you supposed to have no shoes on or even be up in there.
All day.
We called it the white room because it was always
It's always
in there.
white. My mom's house is white right now in that living room.
White. You don't
Eggshell.
even want to walk past it in dark clothes, all right? It's just that serious.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can't walk over there. That's like the forbidden zone.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you got some
I used to be
PTSD
scared.
off that. Every
It's
time you see a
serious.
couch, you just shiver.
Just right. Oh my God. Just go
Yikes.
around the back way.
Exactly.
So what made me jump off?
That's right, Leah. What made you jump off?
I think I'm having problems with the law. I don't know. So like recently.
The law.
Yeah. Recently I'm on.
Are
my
you
way-
a criminal?
I could be.
Hold up. Hey, can you sing "Got Me Locked Up"?
Got me locked up.
How y'all feel?
You go the other part. Won't let me out.
No, pineapples, okay? It's getting deep right now. Now I'm gonna start wearing uniforms.
Uh-oh.
So
Orange jumpsuits.
I'm on my way coming from. I blame it on Joel Santana. I blame it on him. Okay.
Jules time.
Okay, because I was at the shrine doing what I do, my media.
Uh-huh.
He didn't want to come on until about 1:30 a.m. Okay, I had a booty call. It's okay, we grown. I had a booty call. I had to leave.
You had more pressing matters.
Okay,
Literally.
Take the skirt off.
right. First it was on, then it came. Okay.
But I wasn't speeding because I found, I had to take another route. I was going to Lombard. Okay, what's all
You're in our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Shout out to my old neck of the woods.
So I'm lost. I'm on my GPS trying to find out where the heck I'm at. The cop is going southbound. I'm going northbound on LaGrange.
Okay.
He say I was speeding. I was doing 44 and a 35, but on the ticket it say I was doing 44 and a 30. But how you clocking me, brother? You going past me? So he hit the curve, y'all, so quick. I thought it was a 911 call. I actually pulled over for real. Before he even
Let
pulled
him
me
go.
over,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
actually pulled over.
Okay.
So I think he thought I was a dude. That's what I really think. So I'm contesting my ticket. So I hope you're ready to come to court, son, because it's going down.
Whoa.
Take
how I
the
felt.
skirt off.
Bass in the voice.
Did you still enjoy your night, or did that kind of?
Oh yeah, that didn't.
Oh, okay.
That
So it still went down.
Yeah, we got to make sure
Like
we
Jay-Z.
continue to
It was like
Right,
Jay-Z.
right.
It's about to go
Right.
down.
That was just.
that was that drunken love.
Oh, that's that beat.
Yeah.
So
I ain't
you-
gonna say nothing else.
So you were speeding.
Basically.
She just tried to snitch on herself.
Right. That ticket was just foreplay. That's all that was. She was extra amped up at that point. She was like, "Oh man."
You know what? We just found this right here just made me jump off right now.
Oh, it did? Whoa.
Back right now. No, it's all good though. But yeah, he has my license, so I'm riding on a ticket. I have never, ever had a ticket.
Oh wow.
Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
I know. This is unfair. Messed up my whole record. I feel like
Wow.
a criminal.
Why I jumped off?
You might
Yes.
not be able to conceal and carry now.
Yes. Why I jumped off actually happened today.
Ooh.
See, I work downtown, but I live in the suburbs, and the parking lot where I park at to take the train, it's like crazy congestion. You gotta get there a certain time, or you gotta drive to the city. So I'm looking for a parking spot, and some idiot, parked an angle that took up 2 spots. So lucky enough, there's a spot right behind there. Otherwise, I was gonna miss my train. So a part of me got in my bag looking for a pen, because I want to write something on their windshield saying, "Learn how to park expletive." But I didn't do that because I didn't have a pen. So I left work early today. But before I left work, I was like, you know what? I got a pen right now.
That's okay.
And I got a piece of paper and wrote several things on there. I said, if that parking lot is always packed, and I said, if that spot is still empty, I'm gonna put this note on this person's windshield. And you know what happened? I took the early train, first express train today. Get there, every parking spot is full except for the one I couldn't get. So you know what I did? I jumped off people and put on the person's windshield. Learn how to park. Expletive. Everybody needs to park here. You are a freaking expletive. Boom. on the windshield wiper. And you know what I did? I went ahead and turned on some Slum Village, put the music bumping, and then Stay Scheming was in the deck. And I was driving off smiles like, yeah, I know that person felt like crap when they saw that.
That made you feel better. You got that off your chest.
I jumped off, but it got off my chest. That's why I jumped off.
You just slummed the village.
Exactly.
Basically is what you did.
Exactly. So that's
In a
why I
nutshell.
jumped off. Jeff.
Jeff, yours.
Wow, mine is positive. my beautiful baby girl Jade turned 5 on Saturday.
Wow.
And I jumped off in great emotion and happiness to see. I don't know if anyone on the panel has children, but just seeing your child, grow before your eyes and develop their own personality is just a wonderful and a beautiful thing. So I'm jumping off like, man, I still can't believe 5 years later that I'm a father, let alone a father to such a wonderful human being who I'm raising. You know what I'm saying? And I'm realizing that. I learned just as much from her as she does from me, so it's definitely reciprocal there. So I jumped off in a positive way.
Well, I keep y'all posted about, man. I'm supposed to go on Murray.
I can't say nothing bad about you right now.
Just saying.
I had to lighten it, man. I'm right in the middle, so I had to kind of lighten it low. What you say about Maury?
Yeah, I got somebody saying I'm the father.
Whoa!
Yes, twins.
We gonna see you on Maury?
Yeah, so I'll keep you posted on that jump off.
I want front row seats.
Man, that's a complex situation right there.
How'd you pull that one off?
I don't know. I got
any minute, the government's coming to the door right now.
Ben, what's yours?
Well, I jumped off. I jumped off because it was my birthday. It was my birthday weekend.
Congratulations.
There's some things I can't even say why I jumped off.
Oh, man.
But I was really happy because I was around my team and people that love me and care about me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's up.
Once you get to a certain level, and I'm sure G can vouch for this too. Once you get to a certain level, just in life, period, you yearn for certain things. I'm more the type of guy, I like real. Mm-hmm. I like real people around me. I don't like for people to, BS me. Tell me where you at with things at the end of the day. And I'm so blessed with the amount of people that I have that will keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying? Keep me grounded in certain aspects of my life. So, man, I'm really grateful for that. So
good stuff.
That's what's up. G, what about you?
Happy belated.
Yeah, mine positive too. Like since the record with Ben and my new engineer, Melza Jordan, like everything's been going in the right direction for me. Starting to take off with my music, meeting the right people. You know what I'm saying? Placed in the right positions. So
nice.
Congratulations.
Right there, man.
Hey, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of him too, man. Like real talk, man. I'm proud of him too, because even in the short time that we've done the record, I've seen him make certain transitions in how he get down and how he moves, and he's really brilliant, really smart, intelligent. You wouldn't think he was as smart as he is, but he's very smart, and that's another thing I look at when we choose to do features for artists, because it ain't just about a good song, right? Because you gotta have the mental capacity to be able to do more.
It makes sense.
To move to another level. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like a society.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we're not just worried about you making money. We want to make sure that you keep what you got as well. And this is, I'm very proud of him.
That's what's up. Now, before we end it,
I really appreciate it.
Jeff always hits us with that inspiration.
Oh yeah. I got Blacksmith's quote of the week. Let me find my quote of the week here.
So while he finding the quote of the week,
let me pull that up.
Let's go ahead and give out our handles so people can hook us up and find us and stalk us.
First things first. IntellectualRadio.com.
Absolutely.
That's where we at right now.
Absolutely.
Hey,
I love
get at
place.
us, get at you.
Yeah.
Get at the website.
You got to. www.intellectualradio.com.
Of course.
Of course, I'm your girl, Leah Lukey R. You can always hit me up, Ego Magazine at Instagram, Twitter, as well as Why We Love Music host. Also on IG, Twitter. Hit me up on the Facebook, Leah Lukey R. Google me. I ain't gonna lie. For real. Seriously. Google me. It's simple.
Yeah, ain't too many Lukies out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's Lukie.
Yeah, Lukey skirt on.
Jay-Z said it too. Lukey, baby. No, he really didn't.
So if we Google Lukey skirt on, will that pull up the video?
Don't make me find you.
Okay. I'm just asking because I know that's a really unique search. You might get one result from that.
You heard her say she's going on Murray too, so she got the skirt and the pants.
Oh man.
There's a lot of stuff going on,
man.
Wow.
And the plot thickens.
And it does. Dave, where you at?
I'm at Dave Jump Off on Twitter. You can catch me off on the Jump Off podcast on Facebook. And hey, that's the main places at Facebook right now. We go be posting also the JumpOffPodcast.com, and That's the main website right there. And real fast here, I want to get a shout out since everybody's making some good stuff at the end here. Shout out to my mom and pops. I went out with them. They celebrate their 44th wedding anniversary on April 11th. I went out to dinner with them on Saturday. So they go on 44 hard and strong right now.
That's
so
amazing,
shout out to my
man.
parents.
Beautiful thing. That's a beautiful
You don't
thing.
see that too hard in the black community, staying married 44 years. You know, because by this time right now, my dad just gave up right now. But mom word goes. So shout out to moms and pops.
No doubt.
Jeff, where you at?
The Jump Off Podcast on Facebook, as Dave alluded to. Also at Jump Off Podcast, Twitter and Instagram.
Interesting.
Yeah, Instagram.
Get
Yeah, I'm making
together.
sure I got them right. Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, those.
Yeah, get it together.
Get at me on those. Ben One.
Ben.
Get at you.
Yeah, y'all can hit me up on Facebook, Ben One Jones, or on Instagram, That Future Boy, Twitter, Future Boy #1, and y'all can also Google me too.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Go ahead, G.
Y'all can find me on Twitter at Official Gentry.
Okay.
On Instagram at IB Gentry. That's IBEGENTRY.
Yeah.
And on Facebook at Gentry, my fan page. You know, I'm working on the website right now. It's still under construction, so it's coming soon.
It's coming though. So
So
I
I won't have to say all them sites.
Right. Go to your page
go
and
to the
everything
page.
is linked from there. That
It's
makes
all
sense.
there.
Yes.
Hi, Jeff. It's all
Yeah,
over you.
this week's quote, Blacksmith's quote of the week, is by the one and only Michael Jordan, MJ, Chi-Town stand-up. MJ once said, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen." And I think that's very fitting for the show tonight.
Preach
I
on.
like that. I like
think
that.
that's
why-
kind of, yeah.
That's why I come to you, Jeff. For now, I'm gonna just come to you.
Error?
Is that?
Whoa, is that a play on words?
You gotta understand.
Negative.
You gotta understand.
You're really confusing me tonight. I don't.
I was
yeah.
just making. I mean,
You
that was
really
like a
confused me
wordplay.
tonight.
I was
She,
kinda
she just talked to
wordplaying.
you like you was the wizard in Lord of the Rings. With all of the intuition.
She's really
What can
confused
I
me, and like
say, y'all?
she's attacking from all angles tonight.
just-
She got me
It was
really
very
confused.
enlightening. It was beautiful.
Hey, I appreciate that.
You know what? Anyway.
No,
Every
no, hey,
Wednesday, y'all.
No disrespect
No, we
taken.
just fell out.
You know.
We just fell out every Wednesday, y'all. We are here while we jump off. IntellectualRadio.com. Shout out to everyone that supports us.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guests that came through the
Most
building.
definitely.
Being
Love,
One Gentry.
love.
For sure.
We
No
also
doubt.
want to shout out to my man Marcus Flournoy. He be holding us down.
Oh, yeah.
Broken
Yeah.
Fucker
Oh, yeah.
Films. Definitely get at him. And of course, IntellectualRadio.com. I mean,
Each
what
and
else
every
can we
week.
say? Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time.
While we
That's
jump
right.
Of
off.
course, I'm your girl, Leah Luki R.
That dude named Dave.
Slight pause there.
Right.
Yes.
Yours
He
truly.
wanted to use my name.
Come on now.
Yours truly, Blacksmith.
Absolutely, man. And Elise Management in the building. Appreciate her. Love her
Yeah.
to death. She be holding us down all the time. We're going to get into y'all joint.
With that
Okay.
cheap
This is
afro.
my boy, Ben One. My man, Gentry. What can I?
Yeah.
It's getting deep over here, y'all. This they be joint, though.
She's thinking about something else right now.
Yeah.
Shut up, y'all. This they be joint, y'all. So, hey, y'all next week.
You going to Lombard tonight?
LaGrange. She about to be LaGrange.
I'm in route, baby.
Going down in Lombard.
Ticket number 2. Ticket number 2. They gonna take my state ID in. It's going down.
It's going down in Lombard tonight.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for rocking with us, y'all.
Yeah.
Jump off.
You can catch me in the VI. Bottle steady popping in a bunch of bad women around me looking like a Leah with a body like Dre. Off a shots of tequila, shorty bout to bust it open just as fast as a wheel. Take it back to the crib, stick it in the reels. I ain't with the talking, shorty. Trying to show you what it is. I can show you how to kick it with a meal. Pop a pill for the thrill, friend kissing on your ear.